Hello everyone, welcome back to Basic Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I hope you are doing well, and today we are going to discuss what is meant by line voltage, what is meant by phase voltage, line current and phase current. In the previous session we have discussed what is meant by three-phase system and the phase sequence of three-phase system, that is R, Y, B we use. Okay, so let's get started. We have discussed there, these are the supply lines which are named as, suppose this is R line, Y and this is B, this is our phase sequence. And we assume that suppose this is generating side, this is generation side and this is utilization side. Okay, the generation side and this is utilization side. And these are the supply lines carrying the electric supply from this S point to B point. Here at this B point the loads are connected. These are three-phase lines, either three-phase loads or single-phase loads are connected. And here this is the generating side where the generator, suppose this is a generator, three-phase generator, supplying power to this line. Okay, to this line, and this is again R, Y, B of generator. This three-phase generator having three windings inside it which are producing this R, Y, B supply, and these are the supply lines which carry the electric supply from generating station to this utilization side. Okay, now see, these lines have their potential, different potential. Okay, and we are going to discuss what is meant by that line voltage, phase voltage. So first we will see the line voltage. Line voltage VL, it is denoted by this capital V suffix L. If R, Y, B are called as supply lines, then the potential difference between any two lines is known as line voltage. The potential difference between any two lines is known as line voltage. Okay, suppose these are R, Y, B lines, then the potential between these two V, R, Y, potential between these two V, Y, B, and potential between this R and this B will be what? V, B, R. These are called as line voltages. These are called as line voltages. So example will be VRY, VRB, VYB, similarly VYR, VBR and VBY. Okay. Now see what is meant by phase voltage. Phase voltage is denoted by this capital V suffix PH. PH is for phase voltage. It is the voltage measured across a single winding or phase is called as phase voltage. It is the voltage which measured across a single winding or phase. Single winding or phase is called as phase voltage, and it is measured with respect to neutral terminal. Okay, we have seen here these are the three supply lines R, Y, B. This is R phase, this is Y phase and this is B phase. Okay, these are three phase supply lines. The phase voltage will be the voltage of each phase. That means the potential of this phase R phase, the potential of this Y, this potential of B phase is called as phase voltage. Okay, and which is measured with respect to neutral. Here neutral is not present, but suppose we have here the neutral line also. Okay, we have this neutral line also, R, Y, B, three phases and one neutral. Then the potential difference or potential across each phase with respect to neutral is known as what? Phase voltages. So VRN, voltage across R and N. Voltage across Y and N will be VYN. Potential across B and N will be VBN, are called as phase voltages. Okay, are called as phase voltages, and it is measured with respect to neutral terminal. So The example will be VRN, VYN, VBN or VR, VY, simply VB. We can write like this. This is the difference between line voltage and phase voltage. Line voltage is measured between the two supply lines and the phase voltage is measured across a single winding or a single phase with respect to neutral. Okay. Similarly, we have two types of currents. One is called as line current and one is called as phase current. The line current is denoted by this capital I suffix L, and it is the current flowing through any supply lines R, Y, B is called as line current. Okay, we have this supply lines R, Y, B. Okay, then this is the generator side and here consumer side we have. Then the current flowing through any supply line is called as line current. If it is through R line, then IR. If it is through Y line, then IY, and if it is through IB, then B, then IB. Okay, this is called as line current. Then what is meant by phase current? The phase current denoted by capital I suffix PH, the current flowing through any winding or branch is called as phase current. Any winding or phase or branch is called as phase current. This is the internal, this is outside the winding. This is within the supply lines and this is within the winding is called as phase current. The current flowing through each winding is known as its phase current. Suppose if the current is flowing through R phase winding, suppose this is R phase winding, then current flowing through this R phase winding will be this, either IRN or simply IR, because it is flowing through this R phase winding. Okay, this is the difference between line current and phase current. Let's see this for a different types of connection we have discussed. We have discussed this star connection and delta connection. Let's see here. This is the R phase winding. Okay, this is Y phase winding and this is B phase winding. Similarly, here R phase winding, Y phase winding and B phase winding connected in delta. Here it is connected in star. Then we have discussed that the line voltage is what? Line voltage is the potential difference across two supply lines. This R, this B and this Y are the supply lines. Okay, so potential difference across two supply lines is called as line voltage. So this will be the line voltage VL. Okay, this will be the line voltage in case of star. In case of delta, again here this one supply line, this is supply line, this is again supply line. So suppose we are taking the potential difference between R and Y. So this will be our line voltage VRY in case of delta, and this is in case of star. Okay, now this is B. So this will be R, VR, B. This is line voltage. Then where is phase voltage? The phase voltage is the voltage across each winding or each phase. So voltage across this winding, voltage across this winding and voltage across this winding is called as phase winding. This is limited to windings only. Okay, so this is R phase winding. So voltage across this winding, that means between these 2 points, is called as phase voltage of this winding, R phase voltage. This is B phase voltage and this is Y phase voltage. Similarly here, this R phase winding, so voltage between these 2 points is called as phase voltage. These 2 points is called as phase voltage and these 2 points is called as phase voltage across this phase B. Okay, this is for star and delta. Now see what is meant by this phase voltage, line current and phase current. Here this R, Y, B are the supply lines. These are the supply lines. So if this is the windings of generator, then current will be in this direction, outside. Okay, because this is generating the supply. If these windings are of load, then current will be in this direction, because the load is taking supply and the generator is supplying supply. This is for load and this is for generator. Okay, so suppose these are the windings of generator, then these currents and this current are called as line currents. So this is IR, this is IB, and this is IY. These are called as line currents. Then where is phase current? And also here also, this is R, this is IY, this is IB. These are the line currents, which are the currents flowing through the supply lines, are called as line currents. Then where is phase current? The phase current is the current flowing through the winding. Okay, so current flowing through this winding is, suppose here or here, this is IR, here flowing through this winding, so this is IB, and this is IY, this is IY. This is called as phase current, and this is neutral point. So for direction we will say this from neutral to this Y, so IYN, this will be the current. From neutral to this supply, so IRN, and from this neutral point current is coming, and here IBN. So these are called as phase currents, which is denoted by capital I suffix PH. Okay, and here also the current here is IR, current here is IY, and current here is IB, are the phase current, because these are the current flowing through particular phase or particular winding, called as phase current, and the line currents flowing in the supply lines. Okay, and the line voltage is the potential difference between any two supply lines, and phase voltage is the voltage across each winding. So observe here carefully that the line voltage are related to supply lines. Line voltage and line current are related to supply lines. Phase voltage and phase current are related to that particular phases. So remember this. This is all about what is meant by line voltage, phase voltage, line current and phase current. In the next session, we will discuss what is the relation between line voltage and phase voltage, and similar phase current and line current. So till then, stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you. If you have any doubt regarding this, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.